come in to save you. You are responsible for the problems in your own life. You are responsible for making your life the best that it can be. You are responsible for overcoming and continuing forward in your own life. And of course, there are those who have helped us along our journey in this life. There are those who have uplifted us. There are those who have supported us through our problems. But at the end of the day, the problems we have in our lives are ours to overcome. And we can look at this negatively and be like, oh God, I have so much I have to do. I have so much I have to overcome. I have so much I have to get through.
Some of you are holding on to friendships that are secretly killing you and you know it. But every time you think about walking away or leaving them behind, you have that little voice in your head that's like, but we've known each other for years, but they were there for me when I had no one. Let me be the voice that tells you what your gut already knows. If your friend does any of the things that I mentioned in this video, they are not your friend, okay? You will 100% be better off when you cut them off.
We now live in a world where competition and comparison seem to be the norm. It's everywhere. You log onto your social media and instantly someone seems to have more followers, more money, more success, a better body, a happier relationship, or at least that's what they're posting. If you're not careful, comparison could literally sneak in and steal all of your joy. It can swipe all of your confidence. It may whisper in your ear, you're not enough. Look at you. Look at this person. They're your same age and they're doing so much better. They might say you'll never catch up. Comparison could have you asking the question, who do you think you are to do this? Someone smarter, they're younger, they're prettier, they're wealthier, whatever that thing is. So I just stopped by because I really want and need for you to hear me. Comparison is a bona fide thief. Comparison is a thief. It will steal all of your joy. It will steal your contentment. It will steal your peace of mind. And the longer you let it stay in your house, the longer you allow comparison to take up real estate in your life, the more it will rob you of your joy.
Whatever I want goes first. That's it. I do not care anymore. I'm so tired of constantly giving, and just feeling empty at the end of the day. Now what I do first is I fill my own cup. First, like, am I okay? Am I whole? Yes, okay, then I can give to you as well. But if I am empty, I cannot give you anything because I don't have anything to give. So basically what I started doing is like, when my friends, for example, ask like, Liz, do you want to come out? Do you want to go there? I used to feel very bad and just go with them anyways because they want to go. But now I'm like, no, I don't want to come. And if they ask like, why not? Well, I don't want to, and that's enough reason. That's okay. Liz doesn't want to, and that's enough reason. I don't have to say why. I don't have to explain anything. I just do not feel like it, and I don't want to come. That's enough for me. So I really started to be like, whatever I want comes first.
Our time. And I don't mean scrolling on TikTok for too long kind of ways. I mean emotional time, mental energy, the precious hours of your life you spend doing things you don't want to do for people who wouldn't do the same for you, just because you're afraid of seeming selfish. Let me tell you something that hit me hard one day. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying no to something that does. You're saying no to your peace, to your growth. You're saying no to your rest, to your goals, to your joy. You think it's just one favor, just one coffee, just one extra task, but it adds up. And the people who take that time from you, most of them don't even notice because they're not the ones paying the price. You are. I remember this one season of my life where I was constantly overcommitted, always doing things for other people, always being there, always bending. And I thought I was being helpful. I thought I was being kind. But inside I was angry, I was tired, I was falling behind on the things that actually mattered to me. Because the truth is, being overly available is a form of self-abandonment. And nobody claps for the girl who's always exhausted. There's no award for being the most selfless. There's no prize for being the one who never says no. People will just keep taking as long as you keep offering. And that's when it clicked for me. If I don't start being selfish with my time, I'll keep living a life that isn't mine. Your time is your most sacred resource. You can get your money back, you can get your energy back, but time is one way only. So if you spend it on people who drain you, situations that stunt you, or obligations that don't align with you, you're robbing your future self. You want to know what selfish really is? It's putting your calendar in your own hands. It's learning to say, no, I can't. I need this day for me. No, I'm not available. No, I just don't want to. And that's reason enough.
It is not cute to be dumb, it is not attractive to be completely clueless, and if you thought that playing fair would get you ahead, congratulations, you already lost. Playing fair is a rule that was made up by the people that already have the advantage, okay? It keeps you docile, predictable, and really easy to be in control. If you're following rules that weren't made for you, you're not being good. You're being played, okay? You're being played. In life, there are no referees. There's only the person that gets the outcome and the person that gets excuses. So you can pick which one you want to be. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Scarcity, and my entire mission is to turn women into high-value, untouchable, unbothered powerhouses that reach their full potential. I don't believe in the whole just be nice and hope for the best because it doesn't work, okay? Life is a game. You need some game. You need some strategy if you want to win. And as a woman, you have the world at your fingertips in your hand, okay? You can get anything you want out of this world if you have the right mindset and you know what you're doing. I've built my life by breaking those invisible rules that women are conditioned to follow. Those same rules that keep us quiet, that keep us overlooked, overworked, and underpaid. And this is what nobody's gonna tell you, okay? Nobody's just gonna come put you on game because they don't want you to know what they're doing to get what they want. And all of that on social media, oh, you know, girls girl this, girls girl that, that's all bull. We all know that people that say that aren't really girls, and that doesn't really get you anywhere.
If you don't want their life, you don't take their advice. It's easy as that. I am in a situation right now where nearly all of the people in my hometown are like ganging up against me because I made some life-changing decisions, and all of them are into my business. And when I say all of them, I mean all of them. Like 50-year-old women talking to other 60-year-old women who talk to their daughters, and their daughters talk to each other, and they go to my friends and they ask my friends about my business, stuff like that. Because first of all, they are not happy with the decisions I make in life. Second of all, you know, I think this is just like small hometown business that when you come out of a small town, everything is such a big event if you step out of the regular way of how people live and how people do things. Most people who talk about you, you just have to realize it, because I can assure you this is true. They are just very bored with their own life. I had a friend once, and all she did the whole day was stalking other people. This was her form of entertainment, and then she would come to me and tell me rumors about these people and want to gossip with me about these people. And you know, when you're 15, 16, you know, that's okay, that's fine. But I got older, you know, and I was like, hey, all we do is just talk about other people. I don't see myself in that way anymore. I want to have interesting conversations. And later on I realized like her life was very boring. She was just at home the whole day. She didn't work or anything. She had a boyfriend. He worked for her. And so her only form of entertainment was looking at the life of others and judging their life. And this is what I want you to realize. Someone who is occupied, who is busy with their own life, these people, I swear to you, they don't even have the time to look at your life and to judge and to talk about others about your life. I don't even have the time. First of all, I don't care about your life. I hope you're doing well. Second of all, I don't have the time to look at the life of strangers and think to myself, I would have done it this way. I would have done it that way. Oh my God, what are they doing? Because I invest my time into myself. So whenever someone is talking about you, spreading rumors about you, you have to realize they are doing this because they don't take that time to invest it into themselves. And why don't they take that time to invest into themselves? Because they don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's way more important for them to be a viewer of the life that your movie has to offer than to create their own movie of their own life, you know? In a way, it's a compliment. These people are obsessed with you. They are obsessed with your life. They are obsessed with what's going on in your life. This is where they have to stalk you. That's the only source of dopamine. The only source of dopamine is stalking you, is taking screenshots, is sending these screenshots to people, to their friends, and laughing about you. And at first, when you start with social media, I get it, it's just weird. It even hurts you maybe in a way, but you have to realize you actually should pity them. I pity these people. I pity these people because if that's your only way of getting dopamine, like a dopamine hit in your brain, to gossip with other people about strangers you don't even know, then I feel so sorry for you. There's a reason for why people say that if you want to be something, you go to someone who already is it. If you want to be a boxer, you go to someone who already is a boxer. If you want to be an artist, you go and talk to artists, you get inspiration, you get help. Why would you listen to the biggest losers in your life who never even made it out of their own hometown when it comes to your life? If you have dreams this big, why in hell would you listen to someone that has their limit here? It doesn't make sense, because they will always try to drag you down to their level. They think it's not possible for me, and therefore they think it can't be possible for you.
The problem with my life is not that I don't know what to do, it's that I'm too scared to do it. That's really my biggest and greatest problem right now. And there's no one around me that can give me the courage to do what I want to do. They can be encouraging, yes. They can cheer me on. But really, truthfully, even if this perspective sounds a little selfish, at the end of the day, I'm the only one that can solve it. I am the only one that can solve the problem within my life. And the problem is that I'm scared. I'm really scared about the steps forward I have to take because I know they're going to change my life. I know that the things that I have to do are going to disrupt my routines. They're going to change my life. They're going to make me uncomfortable. They're going to push me farther than I've ever gone before. And that's terrifying. Simply because there's going to be a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of figuring it out, a lot of continuing forward. But you know what you have to do in life? You have to do it scared. You have to do it alone. You have to do it when you are so confused and lost and scared that you do not know what is going to happen next, and then you get up and you keep going. There's not a lot of people standing in your own way except yourself. Anything is fucking possible. Anything. And we limit ourselves to think that only certain things are possible for some people, or others can do it but I can't, or there's this reason why I can't do it, and this reason I can't do it, and this reason I can't do it. Fuck it. Fuck every single reason you have in your head that is keeping you back from the things that you want in this life. If you have a vision, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, then be relentless about that. Be indescribably relentless about that. Do not have that goal out of selfishness. Do not have that goal out of vanity. Do not have that goal out of wounds of self-destruction. Have that goal out of love for yourself, of wanting to see yourself go as far as you possibly can and then keep going. I think I've been scared my whole life. Scared that I was never going to be good enough. Scared that people were never going to love me. Scared that I was going to go my whole life without ever being someone. So you know what I did? I chased goals of vanity. I chased goals of titles. I chased goals of medals. And it didn't make me feel fulfilled, and it didn't make me feel happy, and it didn't make me feel excited.
Why is detachment so important? First of all, if you are attached to something, if you are attached to a person, if you are attached to a situation, that thing controls you. So that person, that situation can make you feel any type of way. If they do not text you, if they do not reply to you, they can make you feel unhappy. And the same way, if they do give you attention, they can make you feel happy. But that means that you're completely powerless over yourself and over your own emotions. This can get so dangerous to a point where a person can take their own life because they're so attached to someone or so attached to a situation. I think this is a very important subject to talk about. Also, if you're attached to something that might have happened before in the past, and that's the only thing you hang on to, that you can also not move on in your life. So in order, we need to completely detach.